The resurgence of the oil and gas drilling industry in the Panhandle is good economic news for the region, but it's causing some problems for area FM roadways. In Hemphill County, FM 277 was crumbling under the weight of the heavy trucks that are necessary for oil and gas drillers to do their jobs. TXDOT's Canadian maintenance section set to work stabilizing the roadway with an extra layer of material and fly ash, but they performed the work in a way that saves time and manpower and gets the work done faster. In the past, fly ash stabilization was done over a period of 2 or 3 days because once the fly ash was laid, it was left to set up before the roadway could be seal coated. This resulted in crews having to come back a day or two later to apply the seal coat. It also allowed for the fly ash to dry, which resulted many times in failure of the seal coat later on. The Canadian maintenance section is using a stabilization procedure which allows section crews to do all of the work in one day. First, workers lay 2 inches of recycled asphalt pavement, or RAP, onto the roadway surface. Then, 2 recycler machines working in tandem till the RAP into the roadway base, about 8 inches deep. A motor grader then spreads the material and creates a windrow on each side. This helps to keep the fly ash material in place. Haul trucks are brought in to place the fly ash, a very fine post-production material that comes from local coal-burning power plants. The ash is placed at a rate of 8% over the entire area to be stabilized. A motor grader then spreads the material evenly between the windrows out to the edges of the cut. Crews then set up a recycler with spray nozzles to inject water into the mix at a rate of 10 gallons per square yard. A 6-yard truck with a 1,200-gallon tank is attached to the recycler with a push bar. Crews then attach a hose from the tank truck to the recycler. The tank truck travels in front of the recycler while in operation. As water is injected into the base material, 2 sheep's foot rollers and a pneumatic roller follow close behind and compact the base mixture. Once the recyclers and rollers finish injecting and compacting the mixture, a motor grader is used to smooth the base. The grader operator places the crown back on the road and takes out no more material than what is needed to fill in holes left behind by the rollers. The pneumatic roller continuously works with the motor grader to compact the roadway. While the smoothing and compacting process is underway, a tank truck constantly keeps the surface moist by spreading water on top of it. This helps to keep the roadway from drying out. Once the motor grader finishes, the patch is swept and the surface sprayed with water one last time. Then, a seal coat consisting of a shot rate of .42 using CRS2 and grade 4 aggregate is applied to complete the job. A nearly 2,000-foot stretch of roadway can be completed in one day using 3 loads of fly ash. The roadway is then immediately ready for traffic, and crews can move on to another job site the next day. It's most important to remember when performing this operation to not let the surface of the roadway dry out during the process. Also, keep the pneumatic rollers working right behind the motor grader as much as possible. For more information on the Canadian section's fly ash stabilization process, contact Mark Doris at 806-323-6781.